You're watching News with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday, February 21st. I'm Katrina Smith. I hope you didn't miss us too much. Meteorologist James DeFazio joining us now on this Saturday morning. Got a little dose of snow late last night.
Yes.
It's beautiful outside this morning.
It does. It's that aesthetic, beautiful, that re-beautifying
like
of the
globe.
snow. It covers up that dirt, the grime that was left from some of the gravel and sand that was dropped. It's very pretty outside right now, but there are going to be some snow showers for the remainder of the weekend. They're going to be very light today and few and far between, flurry level, with temperatures in the 30s. Tomorrow, we see a steadier light snow, and that works in during the early morning. We're going to break that all down. Downtown Utica, road conditions are vastly improved after a very snowy, sloppy night last night. Areas of patchy fog are beginning to become more clear after being very, very dense earlier this morning. Taking a look at current local temperatures, we're in the upper 20s to low 30s, right below the freezing mark, right around the freezing mark, or just above it in the southern tier. 32 with cloudy skies and a light breeze at Griffiths and Rome. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is quiet and dry, and it's going to stay that way with the exception for a few flurries today. Coming up, we're going to take a look at what's happening around the country as well as what may happen here by the end of the weekend. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. Police in Montgomery.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday morning. As you can see off our tower cam there's still a little bit of an icicle hanging in front. And temperatures are in most areas around or just below the freezing mark from central New York and across the North Country. The southern tier a little bit above, but if you're heading out, just be aware that you may encounter some slick spots. Take a look at downtown Utica, where the road crews have done a phenomenal job. We've gone from sloppy conditions over to just wet roadways, and that's the case for most main thoroughfares, but side streets still continuing to be cleaned up. It's a typical winter weekend, and by that we mean scattered light snow showers with temperatures in the 30s. A coastal storm slams New York City Sunday night. It's going to be a glancing blow for us here in central New York. We just see some light snow, and then a very cold day on Tuesday in the wake of the nor'easter. It's going to be the coldest day of the upcoming week, the coldest day we've seen in a few weeks. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A couple of flurries showing up across the southern tier. We'll see a couple of flurries across the entire region today. We did see a little bit of a mist earlier this morning as well, which was a little bit of a concern with temperatures around freezing, although that mist seems to have subsided. Although if it is misty out there, just be aware that that could freeze with temperatures at 32 degrees. The winds have also died down. We were at 15 miles per hour earlier. We're down to 9 now. Those will continue to drop. Winds only 5 to 7 miles per hour this afternoon. Again, the coldest day of the week by far in the wake of the nor'easter is going to be Tuesday. Highs only in the low 20s, and it's possible that I may have to lower that. Some of the latest data indicating that we don't even get out of the teens, looking like an extremely cold day Tuesday behind the nor'easter. A stalled front brings these flurries today, and the stalled front gets pushed out of the way by this impending nor'easter. This impending nor'easter brings steady light snow for the entirety of Sunday. And then as we head into Sunday evening, it begins to work up the coast. It absolutely batters New Jersey, Long Island, and New York City while bringing us just some light snow. We're seeing a mix of different solutions, but take a look at the current warnings. All of this red, all blizzard warnings, all of Long Island, all of coastal New Jersey, all of coastal Connecticut underneath blizzard warnings at this time. And we're tracking two scenarios. One where we just see cloudy conditions and it stays entirely dry in Utica, and Otsego County sees a little bit of snow, versus the global solution, which is bringing a more snowy solution. It brings a trace to 2 inches to Utica, 3 to 5 inches to Otsego County. Today, just cloudy conditions with temperatures in the 30s. It's a calm day after a very nasty day yesterday. Temperatures tonight go back below freezing, so things will refreeze. Anything that melts today will turn to ice. Mostly cloudy, lows tonight around 22 degrees. A look at your 7-day forecast. Snow showers on Sunday. Snow showers possible early Monday morning, and then cloudy skies for the remainder of Monday. Cloudy skies Tuesday, and then we're tracking some light snow on Wednesday. Some light rain snow mix Thursday into Friday. Still some uncertainty with that system. Katrina, any guesses?
My kids would say it's got to be 2006, 2007.
Why is that? Why is that?
6, 7.
6, 7, huh? It's actually
Not.
nah. It's stuck. It's
Oh,
stuck.
no.
That's what's going
It's
on.
the forces. It's the 6, 7 forces
Yeah.
playing with you.
Let's fix that there.
What year was it, James?
Let's fix that there. 2010,
Okay.
2011.
More recent then.
Yes, it was. That's what I wanted to stress was that we've had so many mild winters
Mm-hmm.
that we forgot that 2010, 2011 was a rather snowy winter.
Right.
It's just that we've had so many mild winters in between that.
We just talk about
2014.
last winter and this winter, I think, in context right now, right?
Yes. Yes.
But that was a bad one.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, James. Well, Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. Before we get to your forecast, we want to share a couple of photos sent to us this morning by a viewer. This is a dose of morning kindness. Take a look at this. James alerted me to this, so I give James credit. Viewer sending us these photos saying, I saw a Utica DPW plow driver park his plow on Emily Street and assist an elderly lady under her house from the icy street and sidewalk.
Nice man.
So nice. Even during a busy day, you know, you're out doing
Yeah.
things. We're all really busy, but you know, you see someone who could use a
I
hand.
love it.
Take a moment and lend that hand if you can.
beautiful.
Yeah, reminder to all of us to do the same. And so we saw some heavy snow overnight.
Yes, and
that rain and
heavy-
wind, oof.
Heavy in terms of weight.
Yeah, not a
Yes.
ton of it, but it's just heavy snow
That
coated
wet
the
snow,
trees.
yes,
Is that
and-
it?
Yes, it is in terms of accumulation. We're still going to see some flurries today, but in terms of accumulation, that's all. Just wanted to pass along. I did say that main roads are in good shape. I just want to stress that side roads are still in rough shape. I'm getting reports of slick roads across the city of Utica. Just a couple of minutes ago, I got a comment on Facebook that there are still slushy and slippery roads across the side roads of Utica. Just keep that in mind if you're traveling this morning. Temperatures are dropped below freezing across the North Country. We're right around the freezing mark in the Mohawk Valley, 32 Dolgeville, 31 Westmoreland. We're in the low 30s across the southern tier, slightly warmer, but still mainly below freezing. 31 with cloudy skies at Griffith and Rome. Those winds continue to tick downward, and they will continue to work down towards 5 miles per hour. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Just going to see a couple of those flurries today, otherwise dry conditions. Coming up, we're going to take a look at a major winter storm working up the coast, and we'll talk about whether or not it's going to have an effect on our weather. Katrina?
Boy, thank you, James. Another update since the top of...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday morning. Our tower cam doing a good job of showing what happened yesterday. An icicle hanging in front of the camera showing that we got some icing, snow coated on the trees, a nice coating of snow overnight, a couple of inches. Take a look at downtown Utica where they've done a great job cleaning up the roads after a very sloppy, wet snow last night. Main roads are just wet. Side roads remain slippery, slushy, and slick. So just be careful if you're heading out there. You may encounter some roadways that haven't been completely cleaned cleaned off just yet. So we're tracking a typical winter weekend, temperatures in the 30s with occasional snow showers. A coastal storm slams New York City Sunday afternoon and evening. It's going to be a glancing blow for central New York Sunday night into Monday morning. A cold day on Tuesday in the wake of this nor'easter. Highs struggle to get out of the low 20s. Going to be very chilly compared to what we've been seeing with temperatures in the 30s. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing those flurries across the southern tier. We'll see flurries across all of the region today. Very light snow that doesn't amount to much at all. We're not going to see any accumulation today. That changes a little bit tomorrow, possibly a trace to an inch tomorrow morning. 31 degrees with cloudy skies at Griffith and Rome. Winds are down to 8 miles per hour. They'll continue to tick down closer to calm level. Stall frontal boundary bringing us those flurries this morning. We're tracking this storm to work northward. Steady light snow during Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon. We pick up a trace to 2 inches. Get a little bit of a break Sunday evening, but this storm begins to batter Long Island, New Jersey, and coastal Connecticut. It moves northward, and we are just on the edges of this storm. Otsego County, you are the ones that need to watch this the most closely. The rest of us just going to see light snow from this, even if it does take the track that is closest to us. Then it continues to depart, and it brings in much colder air for Tuesday. Take a look at the current watches and warnings. Everything in red that you see here, all of Long Island, all of coastal Connecticut, all of coastal New Jersey, those are blizzard warnings. We have extremely powerful storm working up the coast with winds, waves, and snow coming. The European model continues to show a weaker storm and just brings us a couple of snowflakes, some light snow to Otsego County. The global model showing a snowier solution, 3 to 5 inches for Otsego County, a trace to 2 inches for Utica. So we're going to continue to iron that out exactly. Just cloudy skies today with temperatures in the 30s, relatively stable through the day. A look at your 7-day forecast. A couple of snow showers this weekend, mostly cloudy as we head into the beginning of next week. And then a couple of light snow showers by the middle portions of next week. And Katrina, do you know the answer to this question?
B, maybe.
It's sad, but I know everyone's probably curious. We must be getting close.
Yeah. Ooh.
We only need 25 more inches, and it's only February 21st. So we have a shot. We have a shot of cracking the top 10.
You think it's possible?
I absolutely think it's possible.
Oh, gee.
I absolutely think it's possible.
We may be in for it, everyone.
It's not a guarantee, but
yeah.
25 inches, we average about 18 to 19 from now through
the end of March?
Mid-April.
April. Oh,
and
yeah, it does snow in April
so
sometimes.
we'll see if we can get through without cracking top 10. But if we get 25 inches, we will finish top 10 all time.
Wow. Thank you so much, James. Well, coming up.
It is the weather, meteorologist James Fazio in the Weather Center. All is quiet right now, but a big change coming as we go through tomorrow.
New York City bracing for a major storm. We're tracking a coastal storm that's going to be working up the eastern seaboard. For now, though, calm and cold tonight. That is the story for tonight's weather. We're taking a look at current temperatures. We're in the 20s across the North Country and the Mohawk Valley, upper 20s in Westmoreland, 28, 30s across the southern tier, as well as some upper 20s. Temperatures have dipped below freezing. That's the point I'm trying to make. If you have anything that's untreated from this morning, it will have frozen up. We're at 29 degrees at Griffith and Rome with relatively calm winds. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A couple of flurries working across the region, and that is the extent of the weather tonight. A couple of flurries that don't amount to any accumulation. A look at the alerts across the eastern seaboard. All of this red, blizzard warnings for the entire eastern seaboard. Otsego County added to the winter storm watches. We're going to be talking about what that means for us locally coming up. Otsego County, the one area that is the most likely, the one area that we are the most confident in with regards to this upcoming forecast. Details coming up in full weather. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. Governor Hochul, blizzard-like conditions are expected. Officials are warning people to expect significant travel delays on the roads and at the airports. Jen Sullivan is in New York City and has details on how they're preparing.
Snow preparations are underway as millions of people from Delaware up to southern New England are under blizzard warnings as a powerful nor'easter is expected to dump more than a foot of snow in many areas, including New York City.
New Yorkers can expect that Monday morning commute will be extremely hazardous, with heavy snowfall and peak winds coinciding to create slippery conditions and greatly reduced visibility.
The last time all 5 boroughs were under blizzard warnings was in 2017. Officials warning travelers to expect whiteout conditions and even closures.
New York State is in the crosshairs of a very dangerous, fast-moving, potentially life-threatening winter storm.
New York's JFK International Airport, one of the busiest in the world, already warning of significant travel impacts and telling passengers to check their flight status. The governor of New Jersey declaring a state of emergency beginning noon Sunday for all 21 counties.
Across New Jersey, we expect between 10 to 20 inches of snow.
This system could also bring wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour, causing widespread power outages and coastal flooding. Other big cities like Boston and Philadelphia could also see more than a foot of snow by Monday evening. Many of the areas expected to get slammed Sunday still have leftover snow on the ground from last month's winter storm that dumped nearly a foot of accumulation in many areas.
The water go down in the drain, where's it going to go? You know, it's hard to park. I'm handicapped. It's hard to get in and out.
Even the D.C. area could see 5 or more inches of snow by Monday. The mayor announcing Saturday that they're deploying the city's full snow team ahead of the storm. In New York, I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
After having to close because of weather conditions, it's back to business at Val by Alice. The mayor's office says the ski hill in Utica reopened at 4 this afternoon. It'll stay open until 9 tonight for anyone who wants to get out and enjoy some of the fresh powder that fell yesterday. The ski hill was closed earlier this week because of the warmer temperatures. Staying on the story of the explosion at the
Storm Tracker 2 team, where we track storms. The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday evening. We're tracking calm, cold conditions this evening, but it's the calm before the storm that most of us just see a glancing blow from. But New York City, the major cities, all of New Jersey, all of Long Island going to get hit very hard. Take a look downtown Utica where things are calm and they're going to stay that way. Calm and cold conditions. Temperatures have dropped into the 20s. Be careful if you're heading out tonight. Black ice will have formed on anything that has gone untreated. Light snow tomorrow morning. This is not associated in full with the nor'easter, and it's going to bring a trace to an inch of snow across central New York between 7 a.m. and noon. And then the coastal storm that we're tracking brings a glancing blow Sunday night into Monday morning. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar is showing some flurries. Other than that, quiet weather, and that will continue. Just a couple of flurries tonight that don't amount to any accumulation, and then calmer conditions and cloudy conditions. 28 degrees with cloudy skies at Griffiths and Rome. Winds won't get overly breezy either. Calm to 5-mile-per-hour winds continue. We're tracking this nor'easter that's going to work up the coast, and it's going to wallop New Jersey and southern New York, as well as Connecticut, as well as most of New England. It continues to give us a bit of a headache here with a bit of model discrepancy. After tomorrow's light snow, we get a bit of a break tomorrow evening, and then it remains to be seen how far north this storm tracks. Right now, we're thinking that Otsego County sees some snow, but the question is, does the rest of central New York see snow? Otsego County has been added to the winter storm watch, and that's because we're confident that this portion of Otsego County sees accumulating snow. I do think central and eastern Otsego County will see accumulating snow from this coastal storm. The rest of us, that still remains to be seen, and that's why winter storm watches have not been issued. The global model, if you like snow, you're pulling for the global model. This brings a much snowier solution, heavier snow amounts. The European model brings snow to Otsego County, but almost no snow at all to the rest of central New York. Very big differences between the two major models, and we're hoping just for some level of clarification, a little bit of meeting in the middle by the time the next time you hear from me later tonight. I hope to have a forecast, a snowfall forecast out. Cloudy conditions continue tonight. Temperatures drop into the lower 20s. Tomorrow that light snow arrives from 7 a.m. to noon, and we see about a trace to an inch of snow, some low impact light snow tomorrow. Tonight, lows in the low 20s, approximately 22 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. A look at your 7-day forecast. A little bit of uncertainty as we head into Monday morning. Again, this coastal storm is we have two major models really battling to see how far north this system makes it. We could see snow Monday morning. We could just see cloudy conditions. After that, Monday afternoon and Monday evening, calmer conditions settle in for then and for Tuesday. Some light snow Wednesday, a rain-snow mix Thursday. Calmer conditions as we head towards the weekend.
Weather with a potential major winter storm for areas to our south, but
yes.
Otsego County could be part of this.
Absolutely. There are areas, the more southeast of Utica you go, the more into the snowfall you're going to get. And Otsego County is under a winter storm watch, as they are by far the most likely. Taking a look at downtown Utica, we are looking at some light snowfall. The current radar does not depict any snowfall falling or any mist, but we're seeing a light snow mist across central New York, and it's a little bit of a concern because temperatures are below freezing, not only across the North Country, but across the southern interior as well. So this snow and this light mist is freezing on contact. 29 with light snow falling at Griffiths and Rome. Winds have subsided to calm levels. Flurries continue to work across central New York on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Blizzard warnings stretch all the way from southern Maryland to northern Massachusetts. It's an incredibly large swath of warnings, and these blizzard warnings are widespread and warranted, as we are really looking at a snowcane working up the coast tomorrow. Coming up, we're going to take a look at what this means for us locally, as well as show our first thoughts of a snowfall map. Ben?
Snowcane, that's a new one. Thank you very much, James. Governor Hochul has declared a state of emergency for Long Island, New York City, and the lower Hudson Valley as those blizzard-like conditions are expected. Officials are warning people expect significant travel delays on the roads and at the airports. Jen Sullivan is in New York and has details on how cities down there are preparing.
Snow preparations are underway as millions of people from Delaware up to southern New England are under blizzard warnings as a powerful nor'easter is expected to dump more than a foot of snow in many areas, including New York City.
New Yorkers can expect that Monday morning commute will be extremely hazardous, with heavy snowfall and peak winds coinciding to create slippery conditions and greatly reduced visibility.
The last time all 5 boroughs were under blizzard warnings was in 2017. Officials warning travelers to expect whiteout conditions and even closures.
New York State is in the crosshairs of a very dangerous, fast-moving, potentially life-threatening winter storm.
New York's JFK International Airport, one of the busiest in the world, already warning of significant travel impacts and telling passengers to check their flight status. The governor of New Jersey declaring a state of emergency beginning noon Sunday for all 21 counties.
Across New Jersey, we expect between 10 to 20 inches of snow.
This system could also bring wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour, causing widespread power outages and coastal flooding. Other big cities like Boston and Philadelphia could also see more than a foot of snow by Monday evening. Many of the areas expected to get slammed Sunday still have leftover snow on the ground from last month's winter storm that dumped nearly a foot of accumulation in many areas.
The water go down in the drain, where's it going to go? You know, it's hard to park. I'm handicapped. It's hard to get in and out.
Even the D.C. area could see 5 or more inches of snow by Monday. The mayor announcing Saturday that they're deploying the city's full snow team ahead of the storm. In New York, I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
New tonight, some classic footage of Utica.
Storm Tracker 2 team, where we track storms. The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday evening. We're tracking some light snow and mist this evening, otherwise calm conditions. Some light snow for Sunday morning and a major coastal storm that arrives Sunday night into Monday morning. Take a look at downtown Utica where some light snow is falling in front of the cameras, or I should say in front of the street lights, also in front of the camera. We're also seeing a little bit of mist out there, a little bit of freezing drizzle, so just take it slow if you're heading out. Give yourself a little extra distance to slow down and stop. We're tracking light snow for Sunday morning by 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tomorrow morning and early afternoon, we pick up a very light accumulation of a trace to an inch. We're tracking that coastal storm to arrive overnight tomorrow and bring a glancing blow. And we're tracking the heaviest snowfall to fall southeast of Utica. The Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar showing some of those flurries, some of them hiding underneath the radar beam, but some flurries and some mist showing up across northern Oneida County. And that continues over the next couple of hours before drier air settles in by morning. Taking a look at this massive nor'easter that's going to absolutely wallop New Jersey, New York City, and Boston, all of Connecticut, all of Long Island. We see light snow tomorrow morning from 7:30 until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then we see a break from about 2 to about 10 p.m. And then around 10 p.m., snow begins to work into Otsego County. We are right on the edge of this storm system, so while snow is falling in Otsego County, much of the rest of the area not seeing much in the way of snowfall at all. You can see from the winter weather alerts, we're really expecting the heaviest snow to fall to the southeast of Utica, the eastern portions of this this winter storm watch, of this Otsego County area. These are the areas that are really most likely to see significant accumulation, and that's depicted here in our snowfall map. 7 to 12 inches south of Albany, 4 to 7 inches for Otsego County and Cooperstown, 2 to 4 inches for Shenango County, southern Madison County, extreme southern Herkimer County, and then just a trace to 2 inches for the rest of central New York. If you're a snow lover, you're hoping for the global solution, the GFS model. If you're a snow hater, if you're looking for less snow, you're hoping that the Euro is correct, the Euro predicting a storm a little bit farther east than the global model is. Your skycast for tonight showing cloudy skies with temperatures climbing up through the 20s. By tomorrow morning, we warm up a little bit. We go from the low 20s around midnight to the upper 20s. Light snow through the morning into the early afternoon, then the calm before the storm. As we head into tomorrow night, here comes that light snow. By Monday morning, light snow across all of central New York, but it does look to be relatively light for most of us. Again, if you're southeast of Utica, that is the exception. Tonight, lows around 24 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. A look at your 7-day forecast. After some snow showers Monday morning, most of Monday is mostly cloudy and dry. Tuesday, we have a chance for a couple of lake effect snow showers if you're across the western portion of the viewing area, otherwise dry. Light snow from a clipper Wednesday. Rain changes to snow Thursday. Drier conditions settle in for the weekend.